I know what you're talking about with Cody and investing all this in the storyline, but you don't have a swerve. A swerve doesn't matter whether you're talking about a Hitchcock film or Ripley on Netflix, which I've just been such a big fan, but you don't have a swerve, or the effect of your swerve is directly proportional to
It's
what you've
really hard
conditioned people to expect.
when you find something like Ripley and you turn people onto it, and then they devour it, and then they go, "What else do you have?" And you're like, "Oh fuck, man! I gotta, like I gave my A+ fucking shit. Now it's like I got nothing."
You shot the wad, man. You need a little refractory period
Yeah.
before you go back in.
So
But the Ripleys don't come along too often.
no.
Very high recommendation for the series by both of us. But my point is, the expectation of the viewer, whether it's wrestling or anything of suspense, you don't have a swerve if they don't expect something is possible. Just like you, what's your name there? Silver Bullet, think it's impossible, unfathomable to do that is exactly why you fucking do it. Kevin, would you do that?
I mean, when Vince brought that up, I just thought like, wow, because it makes sense. What happened at Mania 40 as a finish, it was just like they won the tag match. They should have gotten some kind of advantage. There was no advantage. There was run-ins galore by a bunch of Hall of Fame legends. Thank God Steve didn't show up.
Because it would have been ineffective.
Oh my God! The only thing left was Hulk to come down and drop a leg on somebody.
If no one watched the product when Russo was booking, what people don't understand is you tuned in for wrestling because you had to see what was going to happen that week. The unpredictability of what was being booked, but also where they left you the week before. It was always kind of cliffhanger-esque, never wrapped up in a bow. You had to tune in to see where it was going. And I bet the talent, Kevin, when you guys would show up and you didn't know what the hell was going to happen, there was kind of it must have been a little intriguing to see where your characters were going from creative, right?
I was on the other team.
Well, you were on the other team, that's true. But Vince,
he came over, but then
right, that's what I mean. You got him and
it was at
Ed.
that point. At that point, fucking WCW had already owed to humanity. The Hindenburg was already on fire.
Yeah.
So,
but I would think that it would be great to have someone like that writing for you, who was always going to keep you interesting.
I'm looking over here at the notes, and Steve said, we were talking about the Cody thing. He says that's exactly what happened to Dusty at Madison Square Garden. He left with the title, but wasn't the champion. And that's what if he would have came to that TV, and Rock would have came down, because then Rock said, "I'll be back." I think there would have been a much bigger period at the end of that sentence had he have fucked him and then left.
Yeah.
And
then the anticipation of him coming back
would
have been 10 times more. Did you really, Silver Bullet, does anyone really, do you care that Cody finished the story? Like, care? It's written.
No matter what, he finishes the story, but that next day, he starts another one.
Correct.
It's another story. So, I mean, what's the difference between him starting the story as being the champion or starting the story as having the evil empire steal his dream again?
Would have stayed in the spotlight.
Money is always going to be with the babyface chasing.
Chasing, right? It's all about the chase.
It's always a chase. So